Hi, Daniel Hooper from 1% Property in Brisbane, Australia here. Thank you to Eric for inviting me to be involved in his Pro Design Instagram show. So he asked me to talk about what are the main things from my experience that you can really help you add value to your property and to your renovations without spending too much money. So the first one is keep it simple. People get into renovations and they try to make it really complicated and do fancy things. And unless you're selling like a $1 million plus home, it's a waste of money. You need to keep it simple in regards to design. You keep it simple in regards to the styling. Keep it simple in regards to the finishes. Fresh, clean, and simple. So the next one is kitchens and bathrooms. Big ticket items, obviously. Traditionally very, very expensive. I'm not sure what they're like in America, but in Australia, a kitchen can cost $40,000, $50,000 for a renovation. So try to focus on some of the bigger parts and look at what you can keep. So for a kitchen, for an example, we did a kitchen where we kept all the cabinetry, painted it white, put a new bench top, put a new stainless steel stove. The whole thing cost about $3,000 and it looked like a brand new kitchen. Another example we've used is tile paint. So, you might buy a bathroom that's blue or orange tiles, paint them white, and it looks like a brand new room. These sort of renovations will add tens of thousands to your property and, shouldn't cost more than $5,000. The next point is first impressions really count. So what's the first thing that people see when they approach your property? It's going to be the facade, the front of the house, the yard, the driveway. What do those look like? If someone has a bad feeling about your house when they first approach it, it's almost impossible to turn that around. So the house needs to be clean, preferably painted at the front. The driveway needs to be either replaced or patched. The grass needs to be green and mowed. Hedges need to be clean, nothing on the driveway. It's really important that first impression is something that people love. Otherwise, you're just not going to get that premium price for your house. So next point is more about the actual project than the property, is stay organized. You need to have a system to be organized when you're doing a renovation. If you don't have a system in place, you're going to miss things. You're not going to have people on site when they need to be. You're going to miss deliveries, and it's just going to add weeks and weeks onto your project. It's going to add costs, and it's going to make it a really horrible time for you because you're not going to enjoy it at all. Second last point, do not try DIY. A lot of people get into renovations thinking, I'll do this, I'll do that, it'll save money. But if you want to flip properties quickly and you want to make a good amount of money, if you want to make money over the year, you need to do 2, 3, 4 of these things. You can't do that by doing DIY. Also, if you do DIY, you are going to hate it. Every person I know that has done DIY renovations, at the end of it has said, I'll never do another one. You need to be the project manager, get the right trades, manage them and make sure it moves smoothly, but get professionals doing their work rather than you trying to wing it and do the whole thing DIY to save a few bucks here and there. The last, final and most important point is enjoy the process and be flexible. Things are always going to go wrong when you do a renovation, and if you're not flexible, you'll give yourself a heart attack, put yourself in an early grave. You need to be able to take things in your stride, you need to be able to adjust, change the plans, and just enjoy the process and enjoy seeing the change in this property from an old ugly duckling to something beautiful that you can be proud of and that you can on-sell. So those are my main points. I think those are some really important points if you want to add value to property, you want to make some money from renovations, and you want to enjoy it while have fun while you do it. So thank you. Thanks for watching from Brisbane, Australia. Daniel from 1% Property. See you later.